Just so you know how complete we are, we also have the royal blessing in the house. And it's in the person of His Royal Highness, Prince Bello Shehu Idris, the Danu Wata Zazar. Welcome, sir, Your Royal Highness.
Oh, please, a round of applause for him. That is the man that put this thing together. Please, another round of applause for him. Engineer, you are welcome.
We also have the eldest of the Yarrow family, Mohammed Al Yarrow.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Please, all the Yarrow dynasty, can you just stand up for recognition? The Yarrow dynasty, I'm also a part of the family.
And we want to recognize the youngest but very vibrant, vivacious Yarrow brother, Imran Al Yarrow. Thank you, the tireless Imran. Welcome.
Also, I would quickly want to recognize my boss here, the Secretary of Nigerian Diaspora Commission. That's Engineer Dr. Yakubu Sule Basi. Also, I would like to recognize Honorable Kabiru Ajana. Am I right? You are welcome. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are all recognized. You are welcome. So to do the welcome speech, to welcome all of us formally, I would like to invite one of the leaders of the Yarrow dynasty, that's Engineer Musa Yarrow.
Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to welcome you all to the first National Hajj and Umrah exhibition and forum about investment opportunities in Nigeria. I would like to take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to all our guests and to the Honorable Minister that we are waiting for her coming, the Minister of State of Industry, Trade and Investment, and to His Royal Highness Darwata Sazzau, thank you for your coming, and to the Chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, our mom, our supporters, thank you very much, mom. And to our embassy, the great embassy of Saudi Arabia, His Excellency Adnan Bostaji, the CEO of the companies, ladies and gentlemen of the press, all others protocol duly observed. The essence behind exhibition and forum is to open new opportunities of cooperation between Nigerian and Saudi companies to meet all the needs of Nigerian pilgrims and to provide an ideal platform for Nigerians and Saudi companies to display their product. The main idea of the forum is to make Nigerians living in Saudi Arabia and their friends to be aware of business opportunities in Nigeria. Al-Yaro International Limited used to direct investors living outside Nigeria to the investment opportunities offered by Nigerian government, especially those living in Saudi Arabia. Therefore, the company is planning to organize more exhibitions. Recently, the company has signed an agreement with Riyadh Exhibition Company in Saudi Arabia. The outcome of this agreement will allow Nigerians company to participate in Saudi agriculture and building exhibitions. So we are inviting Nigerians company to participate in these two exhibitions. Finally, I want to welcome all of you again for making the time to be with us here. Thank you very much.
To start out with the goodwill messages is no other person than the mommy in the house, mommy diaspora, because this is one of her babies.
Yeah, welcome, man.
Appreciate it. Your Excellency Ambassador Anand Bastari. And congratulations on your award. Just a few weeks ago in this hall, he got an award for his charitable works, for all he's done in Nigeria. Since he came here just over a year ago, congratulations again once more on your award, Your Excellency. Our royal father, the Emir Zarzam, good afternoon again, and we thank you very much for your royal blessing and support and for being here this afternoon. Thank you very much. My young brothers, can you stand up again and take a bow? You know, just stand as you remain standing. When I met I met the two of them at the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit. They just reminded me of my two boys, and I fell in love with them as my children. And you know, I just love their passion, what they are doing selflessly. You are an example of what a Nigerian should be, the young brothers. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dr. Bassi, most welcome. My brother, Honorable, my former colleague. Thank you for all you've done for them. When I came yesterday, they said, please thank him. He's been very supportive. So on their behalf, I said thank you. Honorable Tara, where are you? You're somewhere. Okay. And to all participants, members of the planning committee of Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit, please, if you are somewhere, I can see Kachi there. All of you, I appreciate you, Theodore, Ms. Badewa, Marie, and of course our staff of the Nigerian Diaspora Commission. Good afternoon to all of you here. Well, for me it's a very joyous occasion because history is being made here today, here in Abuja. For the very first time, we have a Nigeria-Saudi Investment Summit for the first time in the history of Nigeria. Congratulations and thank you, young brothers. And we're glad that, well, I would say maybe without the Nigerian Diaspora Commission, this would not have taken place. So I'm glad that this is taking place in the short time of the Nigerian Diaspora Commission. Alaji Dauda, you're welcome. I can see you hiding there. Mr. Dauda, Abdullahi Dauda, how are you? And like the young Mr. Yaro said, the next step of this investment summit will now be taking place in Saudi Arabia, where we'll be taking Nigerian products to Saudi Arabia. And I tell you, anybody who is smart will know that what they have done is just the way to go. It's just the way to go. So again, we're going to work with you, support you, to ensure that the next leg of this summit becomes very, very successful. And you know, for me in particular, I was so excited when I saw there are almost about 50 Nigerians living in Saudi who are home for this exhibition, including him, who has never been to Nigeria. They are still for him what I'm saying. I will translate to him what I'm saying. He's a Nigerian, he's never been to Nigeria, he's coming for the first time. Yeah, I will translate to him so that they will. home, welcome home. To the Saudis who are also here for the first time, welcome to Nigeria. Nigeria is a beautiful country, it's a land of opportunities, and I know this is happening for the first time under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari. I'm sure without the leadership of Mr. President, who has given you the confidence to come to Nigeria and see what you can do in Nigeria, to come to Nigeria and look at investment opportunities in Nigeria. Don't worry, those are our enemies, they won't succeed. You know, you are coming at a time that President Buhari has given us leadership. Nigeria is a land of opportunities. The ease of doing business is getting better. We're not saying it's perfect, but you see, we're making slow and steady progress. And if we continue at this pace, Nigeria will be the greatest investment destination anywhere in the world. So, for the Arab brothers putting this together, again, we thank you and commend you, and I said we'll give you the full support. And you know, I'm hoping that the next one, I'm sure, will get bigger and better, and we'll continue to promote our country just as we promote Saudi Arabia. As I was telling the ambassador not too long ago, we hope to be in Saudi to meet Nigerians in Saudi Arabia. That will be one of the very first engagements of the Commission in the first quarter of this year. So all of you here, I have to meet you when I come to Saudi, and I'm sure Mr. President will be glad to meet you all too. So we want us all to enjoy this exhibition and patronize this exhibition. I mean, we have seen Saudi Arabia food here in Nigeria, and they are also going to be doing Nigerian food in that restaurant. We've seen clothes that we manufactured in Nigeria. We've seen education being brought to Nigeria from Saudi. We've seen charitable work being done here. So this is a very, very fantastic exhibition, and we hope that we continue to grow bigger and better as we encourage this partnership between Nigeria and Saudi Arabia. We'll be talking to the Nigeria Investment Promotion Council to work with them to promote this further and continue to promote the best of our country. Like I said, all of you here, you are in the greatest country in the world. And one more thing we have learned here, when we talk about Saudi Arabia, apart from Hajj, we talk about, you know, Nigerians in Saudi being in trouble. That's not who we are as a people. Yes, we have a few Nigerians in Saudi prisons, but Nigerians are hardworking, determined, changing world economies everywhere in the world, including Saudi Arabia. So we continue to be proud of our citizens, you know, everywhere in the world. Anybody who commits crime will pay the penalty, but we appeal to Nigerians to be of good behavior wherever they find themselves. So once more, Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador, we thank you for the tremendous support. We thank you for coming to this exhibition. And your support has been tremendous, and we'll continue to work with you. Again, the organizers, the Arab Brothers, Nigerian Diaspora Commission, NDIS, we thank all of you. Enjoy the exhibition, patronize them, and by the time we gather again next year, maybe we'll be holding this exhibition in Asoro. So thank you very much, and you're most welcome to this wonderful summit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We invite my brother, my Honorable Kabir Ajana to come and
let me start on the existing protocol already established by my wonderful big sister, our mommy, Mama Diaspora, Your Royal Highness, the Ambassador from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, our own mother, the Chief Executive, Nigerian Diaspora Commission, Your Highness, the representative of the Emir of Zazzau, ladies and gentlemen. I got a speech that I was supposed to read, but coming down here to this exhibition, I am so overwhelmed that I don't think I should read this speech. I should rather talk to the gathering. Well, sometimes in my life I was made to understand that there are two important days in your life: the day you were born and the day you find out why you are born. This exhibition is one thing that we're finding out why we should have a Nigeria-Saudi Arabia collaboration in business, and that is why we are here. I have been traveling to Saudi Arabia for more than 10 years now, and I found out that for every visit I visit the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, there is one new thing that I believe Nigerians should enjoy, and this is what the Al brothers have brought to Nigeria. They are bringing Saudi Arabia to Nigeria. I want to see this as a business investment for all of us in the aspect of tailoring, agriculture, ICT, and some other things. But above all, respect for one another, for the two kingdoms. And this is where our mother is playing a very, very big role. Mommy, I want to say we are proud of you. From the National Assembly, as a former colleague, I've always held you in high esteem, and you have never, never disappointed that trust that we have in you. For me, this forum is a mutual coexistence between these two countries. And I want also, just like how my elder sister has just said, going over there to Saudi Arabia is to see these wonderful brothers of ours coming to translate business ideas and developing them in this country. Right now, we have a good platform. You cannot do business in a country where it's not the president or the nation does not provide a conducive environment. Right now, under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari, we have a very, very good, conducive environment for you to invest your money and get a return on your investment. I won't want to bore this delegation with a lot of my gist, but I just want to assure you one thing, that for every penny you spend, I can guarantee that you're going to make millions out of it. And so I wish all of us here a wonderful time while we go and pace around looking at the exhibition and what we have on ground. And I will gladly say that Nigeria, Saudi Arabia has come to stay. Thank you very much.
I will start on the existing project. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah. I'm so glad and honored here and to stand in the podium to state the message from His Royal Highness. I'm glad to be here, and I'll have to thank the Yellow family for a great job that they have done. We've gone around through the exhibition places, and we've seen different displays from both Saudi and here in Nigeria. All the things that we've seen has been very impressive. On my own side, I work for Max Shipping Line, in Lagos. And I can state that the amount of exports that we normally do to Saudi is more than the import that we get. And this years, like let me say 2 years ago, we've gotten more and more buyers from Saudi Arabia, because any ginger you see in Saudi Arabia, ginger, hibiscus, sesame seed, is all coming from Nigeria. Mostly from this northern side, because we have hibiscus, we have it in Yobe, we have it in Nasarawa, Bauchi. And most of these things are being exported to Saudi. That one is a very great opportunity, and by all this that I'm seeing, there are a lot of export opportunities here that we can do within us and Saudi to cement the relationship again, which is very good. With this exhibition, this is the first one. I'm so happy, I'm so glad. I'm even going to report this one to my office when I go back. I will tell them that we're going to start seeing more and more export from our people to Saudi Arabia. Because mostly customers that normally go to Saudi Arabia, they normally do the export. they normally, most of them are not Nigerians. Some are Nigerians, some are not. Like 70% of them does export to Saudi Arabia. Most of them are foreigners staying in Kano. Some of them even have farms now within Kano to Katsina. They will farm and then export the agriculture, which is a very good one for us. I believe with this exhibition, more and more relationships will work between us and Saudi Arabia. I wish the Yoro family all success, and our mother, I wish you every success, and our ambassador. Inshallah, by God's grace, I will put it into my office, and we expect more from the customers within these years. I wish everybody success and safe journey back to our various destinations. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah الذي شرفنا باتباع سيد الكائنات وهدانا إلى صراط المستقيم بالآيات البينات وشرع لنا في الإسلام ما هو سلاح المعاش والمعاد. نحمده تعالى على نعمة الإسلام، ونحمد الله سبحانه وتعالى على نعمة الاتحاد والاتصام حاليا بين مملكة السعودية العربية والنيجيريا. كبر الله أيها الإخوة، هذه نعمة عظيمة بين هذه البلدان، ونشكر الله سبحانه وتعالى على هذه النعمة، ونسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يبارك بيننا في هذا التجارة وفي هذا الاتحاد، وافتح لنا أبواب رحمته وفضله، ونسأله سبحانه وتعالى الثبات والإخلاص والمعاملة الحقيقية على الحق والابتهال والأمانة، وما ذلك على الله بعزيز إنه مجيب الدعوات. وبعد، ثم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله الأكارم وأصحابه المتمسكين بسنة الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم على قواعد التجارة والمعاملة على الحق والأمانة، الذي يجب علينا أن نقتدي بحياتهم على الاتحاد والاتصال على الأمانة والحق. يجب علينا الاستقامة على الحق، يجب علينا الاتحاد والاتصال على الحق، تجارة، معاملة، عقيدة وأخلاقا. وبعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
We give all thanks to Almighty Allah, the organizer, the sustainer, the provider for the entire mankind, who has created us and blessed us with this honorable gathering of God's gathering today, which is something that is long overdue. But alhamdulillah, it is better late than never. A business opportunity and relationship between Nigeria and Saudi Arabia is inevitable. It's inevitable. It is something that is very important, very compulsory to our life. So we give thanks to Almighty Allah, who give us the opportunity to witness the first of its kind, which is an exhibition of business opportunity between Nigeria and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia at Takbir. With this opportunity given to us, my message from the national chairman of Jama'atu Izalat al-Bidayah to Sunnah, in the person of Dr. Al-Imam Sheikh Abdullah Balala Hafizahullah, who is very interested to attend this program, but due to a very commitment, he assigned me to represent him as a matter of urgency in this program. Despite the fact that I'm representing him, he still called me in a few minutes to this time that he is trying every opportunity to make sure that we attend this program before it comes to an end, due to the magnificence of this program in his heart. But his message is, we are calling the opportunity givers. And we are calling those who are going to embrace this opportunity, particularly the youth of Nigeria, which we have a great problem of jobless activities in the society. We have problem of different illicit characters because we are not engaged. This is a big opportunity for Nigerian youth. Wherever we are, wherever you find yourself, anywhere you are in the part of the world, this relationship between Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Nigeria in terms of business transactions, this is a great opportunity for the youth. We should all come together, all hands must be on deck, all the agencies under the Diaspora Commission and all the relationship with it, to make sure that this relationship gives a very tangible result, particularly on the youth of Nigeria. The youth of Nigeria. This will correct so many illicit characters in our society, because an idle hand is a second workshop. If you really want to get yourself engaged in business opportunity, it has just come to Nigeria now. And the best country that we have been yearning for to bring this business opportunity to us is Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. There are so many enormous opportunities from Saudi Arabia. So we are very glad and give thanks to Almighty Allah, and we give a great thanks to Yaro family, whom Allah used to make this good connection between the kingdom and Nigeria, business-wise, and other things will follow. May Allah continue to bless your family. May Allah continue to bless all the stakeholders that joins in collaboration with you to bring this exhibition to reality. Our mother, our sister in the Diaspora Commission, she has been what she is for so many years. I don't need to say much about her. All we need is we continue to pray. May Allah continue to bless her life. May Allah give her more strength and ability and wisdom to take this country to the promised land in terms of Diaspora Commission and other opportunities in the future. Finally, I would like to advise my brothers and sisters, wherever you are, the youth of Nigeria, the youth of Saudi Arabia, the leadership, the agencies, the ministries, everything we are doing, we must base it on amana, on trust. We have to base it on trust. Our President Muhammadu Buhari, is a trustful leader. That is why we have a lot of respect in the international relationship now. In compared to other governments or in the past, we know what Nigeria is used to be. We will know what Nigerian citizens is used to be in the overseas, how they treated us. But today, the case is different. We control respect, we attach a lot of magnitude to our citizenry. We must not indulge into any illicit character or anything that is against the rules and regulations of any country. We are not disciplined. We are becoming more disciplined. So please, my advice to myself, my suggestion to our leaders is we should realize that we are moving to the promised land as far as Nigeria is concerned. If we hold tight to trust and amana, the Prophet was reported to have said, al-ittihad quwwa, al-ittisam quwwa in another nation. United will stand and divided will fall. Success is proportional to prayer, provided hardworking, amana, and consistency is constant. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Takbir.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful.
My glad to be with you this morning. Really, I am very, very happy when I go around to see this exhibition. Anyway, the organizer of this event, they are not informed me before I deliver their speech. But anyway, I will talk with you this morning in this event from the heart to heart. And let me speak by Arabic to explain to you more. صاحبة السعادة معالي رئيسة الهيئة الحكومية للنيجيريين المغتربين my sister أبوجا داري.
Chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Mrs. Abike Dagiri.
صاحب السمو الملكي برنس الحاج بن يوشي.
His Royal Highness Alhaji Ben Bashir Idris, Dan Ruwata Zazo Baba.
أصحاب السعادة الحاضرين.
Excellencies, honorable guests,
السيدات والسادة.
ladies and gentlemen,
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Blessings, mercy, and peace of Allah be upon you.
سعيد بوجودي معكم هذا اليوم وانعقاد هذا المعرض أو الملتقى في هذا الوقت الذي تسعى فيه القيادتين السعودية والنيجيرية إلى توسيع العلاقات بين البلدين.
I'm glad to be with you in this exhibition at a time that is very important when the two leaderships of both countries are working hard to improve the relations.
ولا أشك بذلك أن الزيارة الأخيرة لفخامة الرئيس النيجيري محمد بوهاري والالتقاء بخادم الحرمين الشريفين بدأت تظهر نتائجها في مثل هذه اللقاءات والتعاون.
I have no doubt that the recent visit by His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari to the kingdom and his meeting with the Crown Prince has started yielding its fruits.
الكل يعرف أن العلاقات النيجيرية السعودية علاقات تاريخية وقديمة منذ الأزل.
Everyone is aware that the relations between both countries are very historical and have been existing for a very long time.
ودائما هناك ترابط عائلي وترابط أخوي بين البلدين والشعبين.
There has always been family relations and brotherly ties between the peoples of both countries.
عندما تجولت اليوم في المعرض وجدت أشخاص لم أستطع أن أفرق هل هم نيجيريين أو سعوديين.
When I went around the fair this morning, I met a lot of people that I couldn't believe that they were originally Nigerians and at the same time Saudis.
وهناك أكثر من 1,500,000 نيجيري مقيمين في المملكة العربية السعودية.
More than 1.5 million Nigerians actually reside in the Kingdom of Saudi.
وهم إخوة لنا وعاملين فاعلين قدموا خدمات إلى المملكة يشهد لها الكثير.
They are our brothers and have contributed a lot to the development of the kingdom. And there are lots of witnesses in that regard.
وأنا شخصيا من الأشخاص التي عندما كنت طالب في المدرسة علمني أستاذي الفاضل هو من أصل نيجيري.
When I was a student in high school, I was actually taught by a teacher that was Nigerian.
من هنا بدأت هذه العلاقة.
This was the place that the relationship began.
واجتماعكم اليوم لابد لنا أن نستثمر هذه العلاقة.
So this meeting is something that we have to actually invest and try to get the good out of it.
ليس فقط في خدمات الحج والعمرة.
Not only in terms of Hajj and Umrah activities and services,
ولكن في كافة المجالات.
but also in terms of all fields.
عندما أتيت إلى هنا قبل عام و8 أشهر تقريبا كسفير لخادم الحرمين الشريفين في نيجيريا وجدت استعداد وترحيب من كافة المستويات في نيجيريا بتطوير وتنمية هذه العلاقة.
When I arrived at Nigeria about a year and 8 months ago as the ambassador of the custodian of the two mosques, I actually found the readiness of improving the ties between both countries.
ونحن نعمل من ذلك الوقت في هذا الشيء.
And since that time, we've been working in this, in this regard.
لدي كلمة أقدمها إلى أصحاب الشركات السعودية والنيجيرية في هذا المعرض.
I have a word that I want to say to the owners of companies, Saudi companies and Nigerian companies in this gathering.
نتيجة لهذه المقدمة، الشعب النيجيري شعب عظيم، شعب قدير، شعب نقول له كل احترام، فيستحق تقديم أفضل خدمات له.
Based on this initiative, I would like to say that Nigerians, the people of Nigeria are great people, and they deserve to have better services rendered to them.
وأوصيكم بأن تكون تعاملكم مع هذا الشعب العظيم ليست على مستويات جيدة أو مقبولة. نريدها تكون خدمات ممتازة وأكثر من ممتازة.
I urge you to make your dealings with the people of this great country not only at the level of being good or being very good, but we should strive towards excellence.
المملكة العربية السعودية وحكومة المملكة العربية السعودية دائما ما تسعى لتحقيق أفضل الخدمات والإمكانيات إلى حجاج بيت الله الحرام.
The government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia always works and deploys its abilities and capabilities to give the best services to Nigerian pilgrims.
وأنتم أحد أعضاء وأحد مساهمين في هذا الشيء.
And you are actually one of those who are now contributing towards that thing.
لا نريد أن يعود أي نيجيري من المملكة بعد العمرة أو الحج فيشتكي ويقول أنه لم تقدم لي الخدمات الصحيحة.
We don't want to see any situation where a Nigerian comes back from Saudi Arabia, after doing Umrah or Hajj, and complaining that he didn't get the right and best services there in the kingdom.
نحن ندعم هذه الأعمال، ندعمكم، نقف بجانبكم سواء شركات نيجيرية أو شركات سعودية، نسهل لكم كل الإجراءات لتحقيق أفضل الخدمات للحجاج النيجيريين.
We support you in what you are doing. We stand by your side, and we are ready to give you everything we can in order to facilitate your achievement of the goals for both Nigerian and Saudi companies.
ولدينا من الأصدقاء المسؤولين في نيجيريا من رئاسة الجمهورية إلى أقل وزارة في نيجيريا هي جاهزة للتعاون والمساعدة وتقديم أفضل التسهيلات له.
Beginning from the presidential level to the low who are ready to work with me to achieve this goal.
أرجو أن يكون شعاركم التميز وليس الامتياز.
I want your slogan to be very distinguished, not just excellence but distinguished.
Thank you very much.
I'm the coordinator of the Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit, and Honorable Abikadabiri Erewa, who is actually the reason that the two of us are standing here today, the reason we're able to talk about NDIS and MIDCOM is of Nigeria to attract investment into Nigeria, specifically to attract Nigerians in diaspora and friends of Nigeria to come to Nigeria to develop Nigeria, because who else can develop our nation better than us? So here we are to talk about NDIS. Thank you very much.
So just so you know, last year was the first NDIS. So it was inaugurated in 2018. And essentially the structure of the summit is that we pull together businesses that are ripe for investment. And then we showcase those businesses to investors that come from all over the world. And this summit really focuses on friends of Nigeria in the diaspora, as well as Nigerians that have been away from home for a while, and they're coming back home to invest. And this is to encourage all of the Nigerians. So if you don't have, this is one of the outputs of these summits. We had the first one last year, the next one this year, and we already have a date for 2020, which is November 2nd and 3rd of 2020. So with that said, if you don't have this, please reach out to us and we will get it across to you. But it does contain a lot of the businesses that we have vetted and worked with the owners of those businesses, and to just understand if they're investor ready or not. So it's a vital document, as you can tell if you have it. Now it has, it's co-presented. First of all, NIDCOM is our parent, and then NDIS really is the one that published it, but in partnership with Nigerian Diaspora Commission as well as the Al brothers. So this should be something that you please give a round of applause, because this a lot of work has gone into, but it's one place that you have it.
All right, in case you're wondering, it's really, why did we give you this? As she said, all the sectors that were invited and featured at the summit, from manufacturing to technology to education to transportation, all the things that have been talked about today, they are all here. Entertainment, hospitality, sports. So if you have any interest in investing in any of these,
take you to your various states and country safely. Long life to Aliaro International, long life to Federal Republic of Nigeria, long life to Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much.